fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yo, 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 yo. What's up? Welcome to
Fuck that with Ormash and Jihan Sabir. We have our lovely guest today, Miss Mav Viola. Ooh, ooh. She's a fucking fantastic stand-up comedian.
Well, that's generous.
And she's dope as fuck.
Oh, thanks.
You know, if I was going to be gay, she'd be the one.
I actually feel the same way.
You feel the same, right?
You both do?
I feel the energy.
That's what I'm liking right now.
Yeah.
I feel like she knows what she's doing.
If I was going to dip into the pink,
Hell yeah.
it'd be this pink one.
That's how you call it? Dip in the pink? Dip in the pink. Why is it?
Don't dip in my
the
pink.
vagina's pink?
No, you don't have to dip in my pink. I dip in your pink. That's
She's a dipper.
I'm not a
Listen,
bottom.
I'm open to suggestion. I'm an equal opportunist.
I like that. That's fair.
Anyone can dip, you know. It's egalitarian in my house.
What do you mean dip? I thought like dipping is a penis kind of balls kind of thing. How do you dip a
Yo,
vagina?
hello.
Oh.
I have 10 dicks right
Stop. It really is just a figure of speech, or I gotta get
Just a
you a
little
book
boop,
of, American figures of speech.
here.
Yeah, because I was thinking, do you know how low I have to get to dip my vagina in something?
Wait, you never heard of like, oh, I'm gonna take a dip in the pool?
Yeah,
yeah, that
You
makes
don't
sense.
literally
just
just
a little
dip.
tiny little boop boop.
Okay, I'm sorry. Forgive the foreign.
Yeah, you just
I
dip
will
your balls
immerse
in there.
myself in the pink. I will immerse.
She looks like an immerser.
I immerse.
She committed to a lot of tattoos, so I
Yeah.
know she's a committed lady.
I commit. I'm a Scorpio, so
Ooh,
That's why I don't have any tattoos, by the way.
why?
I
'Cause
have a,
against.
I can't
can't.
commit to so many
Oh.
things, let alone some like a
Also,
word.
I don't think your religion allows you to do that.
My dad told
yeah,
me.
no.
Let me tell
Yeah,
you something.
let's be real.
You know the Jews shave it off before they bury you. They shave the skin, the tattooed skin.
What?
Yeah, they
Yeah, you
shave.
can't
They
be
take,
buried.
they take all
you
your
have
hair.
to be pure for
They
God.
say that you go as you came, so without any hair or any additions, earrings, tattoos. Like you need to go like you came, like a baby.
Like a baby.
So you
like
have no
a baby.
hair. They take all the hair.
You
from
literally
your face.
said
That's
like
nice.
a baby.
Do they do that before the shiva or what?
before they bury. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And they don't bury in a casket. They bury in just some cloth.
Oh.
That's that.
I don't
Bang,
know.
bang.
I feel
don't
like in
know.
America they
I
probably
don't
bury
know.
them in caskets.
They
They would
have
bury
to.
you in a casket if
That's come on. What if
you're-
you were covered in tattoos? They're gonna just skin
they're
you
gonna shave
alive?
everything.
Yeah, they'll
Everything.
skin you.
Oh,
I don't
You're
fucking know.
kinda-
they just give you laser.
You're kind of dead. That's
Yeah, you're
you've
careful.
already been dipped out. You know.
Yeah, yeah, it's
So
true.
no open casket, huh? No open cloth.
Yeah, no, that's not safe. That's not a safe
Can
thing.
you imagine they cut a hole in the cloth, make it a flap, so you
A hole for what? For the
so you can see the patient's face before they get put in the ground. That's
I-
what we do here. We have a a box. And
disgusting. I once accidentally saw a dead one's face. And
Accidentally. What are you just on a run and you just stumbled upon a dead person
where were you?
and you just looked?
I mean, she is from Israel.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's not a war thing. It's definitely not a war thing.
What is it?
It was just
A homicide thing.
I accidentally well, there's two occasions actually. One is
Should we be alone in a room with her?
This is not
Well,
funny,
she didn't
people.
say
It's
she
not
murdered
funny.
him, I don't think.
What?
What?
Okay. It's I swear it's not war related at all.
No,
I was
tell
in
me.
the army. I was like people think I was like a badass, but I was actually the laziest.
Oh, I didn't think it was when you were
Highest
a soldier. I'm sorry.
soldier.
I didn't even go there.
I didn't even mean to. I didn't mean to confuse you. I knew you weren't a soldier when you saw a dead body. Go ahead.
No, it's just I went inside a house and somebody hung themselves and they were
Oh,
dead.
that's way
shit.
worse. We're talking about
God
everyone knows the
damn it.
person's dead. They've made their face
God
up.
Damn it.
It's like
are you
a
okay?
thing. That's awful. You
Yeah.
saw someone kill, like the aftermath of a bad decision,
A really bad decision.
a sad decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
was the second one?
It's even worse.
This is
Well,
taking
I
a
wanna
turn.
know.
This podcast is taking
No,
a
This
but
right
is this
I wanna hear
conversation
it.
has escalated.
No, but I want to hear it first.
What?
Yeah.
The second
Oh
one.
no, it was just I just saw my grandma and she just looked really different than how I
Was this at her
know
funeral,
her
or you
because
just found
she
her?
was already passed. She was at a. They give the family if they want to see the person just
Right.
before they bury them.
Oh, okay.
And I accidentally went with my mother, and I just shouldn't have because
Yeah.
it was. I'd rather not have that. I would rather have her face when she was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
You know
I
what I mean?
actually did see my grandmother after she passed, but it wasn't at her funeral. Literally, she had just passed. Like, she probably had passed maybe an hour before I got there. So, like, they came to get me at school. So my sister came to pick me up from school. And thankfully, like, her nursing home was just up the street from my house. So
Yeah.
my mom was able to get there really quick. So she was there for, like, the last moments. And when they called me, it was sixth period. I'll never forget. I was in high school. And they were like, oh, Jihan, you need to go to the office. Spanish class
Oh.
too. And I was like, my grandma died. I knew.
Oh,
I
that's
already
the-
knew. And they took me. And then I got to say bye. But I mean,
Damn.
Oh, by the way, I also saw my dog dead.
well, okay.
Okay. All right.
Haven't we all?
Haven't we all?
No,
Yeah.
but let me tell you, he died like a rock star. We found him at the bottom of the pool, dead.
How is that a
Dude,
rock
he
star?
partied.
He's
Oh,
He
I
would. That's
guess.
a rock.
Did he get
Dude,
high?
fell
and
in the
fall?
pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You dead at a pool? That's
Fucked
like
a bunch of banged a bunch
celebrity
of
death.
cats.
I think one of the dudes
He
from
was like,
Crisscross. You know
I'm gone
Crisscross?
fucking. I'm 15 years old. I have a limp and maybe cancer. I'm fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Didn't you bring up Crisscross last time?
The smacker with a dick. Smacker with a dick.
No, Crisscross will make you jump.
Oh no, I didn't say.
No?
I thought
Okay, well,
I thought
that
you said
they were
Chris
like
Rock.
a little. No, they
You
were.
know the bit? Smack her with a dick.
Yeah,
Smack
yeah.
her with a dick. Blind the bitch. She knows the bit.
Yep. And I'm gay.
Okay, I know.
Blind the bitch.
Jesus, I'm trying to tell you about Crisscross.
She's been smacking.
I
He
smack.
died in a pool, is what I was trying to tell you. They found him in his pool, but I don't think it was a rock star way to go. I think it was an
No.
accident. They suspect foul play.
Of course they do. How else do you end up in a pool dead unless you're a baby
Or a dog. My dog.
or a dog?
Unless you're a baby. Oh my
Unless you're a
God.
baby.
People I'm a nanny, and like people get so afraid for their kids around the pools,
Yeah.
But I'm like, why the fuck did you teach your kid how to swim if I have to watch them? all-
Yeah.
But they weren't even in the pool. Like they have there's a basketball hoop by the pool, but he already knows like you don't go in the pool, you don't run by the pool. Like he already knows the spatial awareness. So I'm like, I have dishes to do. You guys are making me do dishes and laundry. Like I cannot
don't
do
do that.
those.
Fuck
How
that.
do we
Don't
get
do that.
from
No, he's fine. He's
Don't
7.
do laundry and dishes. How much they paying you?
We don't have to talk about that.
How
Nope.
did we get in like 5 minutes from
Yeah, we did. We really did.
dipping in the pink,
Yep. And then dipping in a pool.
dipping in a pool, dying in a pool,
dishes.
We went
suicide,
from dipping in a pool to death to back to pools.
and
to
to
two dead
dishwashing.
grandmas.
Oh,
Two
yeah,
dead grandmas.
I saw mine too, but I didn't want to bring it up.
Oh, no, tell us. We need to know now.
It's when
She
so
just
she
said
died in
she
the
doesn't want to
hospital.
bring it up.
But she's
No,
gonna
I'm just
do
saying it. But I saw her get zipped up in the bag at the hospital, and
Oh,
I should
that's-
not have
yeah,
looked. And that
that's
shit
morbid.
is stuck with me
I didn't see that.
forever.
Yeah,
I did. When I was there though, I saw that, there was air escaping from her body, and I
Like
thought she was
was
alive.
farting.
Dude,
No, from her mouth. It looked like she was breathing. I thought she was still alive, but they were like, she's not.
dude, I
Damn.
have to tell you.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
I saw this video.
but I don't remember that much.
That's crazy.
I blacked it out.
Speaking about dying and shit and death and all this, so I saw this video about this woman that her husband died like 3 months ago, and they burned him, and she has the ashes.
yeah,
The one who eats them?
Yeah, you saw that
What do
too.
you mean she ate them?
So she eats them, and now she's addicted
My
to the
strange
ash.
addiction.
Oh,
it's my
no,
strange
no,
addiction.
no.
She
That's
eats a
not
little
even
every day.
That's not
She
even,
eats a
that's not
little
an
every
addiction.
day.
Nah.
It's
She
my
said
strange
she said
addiction.
I'm
That was a
addicted
show.
to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do
She's not
when he's
addicted.
done.
No, she's mentally
fucking
ill.
mentally ill.
It's true.
She is mentally. ill.
You're not supposed to eat human bodies when they're properly cooked. You're definitely not supposed to eat the carcinogens of a
Dude,
human
right.
body.
There was a scene in Pineapple Express where they smoked the guy.
Yeah, but that's a
That's
movie.
you know what? I would
But
smoke.
that's
I would
funny.
smoke my friend. I would smoke my friend.
I was
But
sure.
they're ash already.
whatever.
I mean, they were the cool dude. Maybe you'll get some of their vibe.
That shit. What does she sprinkle it on ice cream and shit?
No, she just takes a little and
That's so
puts it in her
dry.
mouth. She keeps water bottles everywhere.
That's so dry. You gotta at least like
She
mix it
said-
into your pre-workout or something.
She said
I
it's
know she put it in yogurt like chia seeds.
That's what I'm saying. Like that I'd be like, okay.
Ew.
But if she's just eating it
Yeah, I
straight
know.
up,
There's a bunch of crazy people. Like, I'm sorry if crazy triggers you, but these people are crazy. Like, she's eating pottery. There's a woman who ate pottery. It's just like cutting
What?
her organs.
Oh,
up.
but it's different when you eat a dead person.
yeah,
It's your
eating a
fucking
dead
husband.
person. That's like some Norman
And she
Bates
said,
shit.
"Oh, it
Also-
just tastes like dry egg."
dry
There's-
egg. Who even knows what dry egg tastes like?
Dehydrated egg. If
Yeah,
you're in
but
the military.
Okay, but like you don't eat you mix that up with something, don't you? You don't just spoon.
Yeah,
feed
you
it.
put water in it
Yeah, that's
to
what I'm
make it.
saying. You don't fucking spoon fucking powder into your mouth.
Ugh.
Ew. Also, when they cremate somebody, there's little bits of bones and like it doesn't always get completely turned to ash.
Ugh.
So she's all crunch.
You know what she told
She's
me
got
today?
that's
This
sick.
is why Jews don't burn the dead. They don't do all kinds of weird shit with the dead. They put them in a cloth and down
It's so
the.
much cheaper. I'm gonna tell you.
It is
'Cause
cheaper.
My parents are definitely getting cremated.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
But listen,
nothing. Put them in a white cloth and
that's why
That's
I like
that.
Muslim.
We put
That's
them
why I
in a
like
jar and stick it in a
Muslim
drawer.
funerals too. So when my uncle passed, he had a Muslim funeral. Oh, it was amazing. It was like 20 minutes.
In and
It
out.
was super quick.
no,
it's
the
like,
Jews is not 20 minutes, and you have to dig the shit too. You have to dig the.
oh,
the
it was so
ground.
quick. Like
I don't
the
have time for all
actual
this shit.
funeral itself. I'm saying like he said a prayer.
Yeah.
There was none of this. Like I don't know if you guys ever been to a black funeral, but it goes on for days.
For days.
and like this was-
Italians too. My family. Are you kidding me?
oh, it was
The women
amazing.
throw themselves on the casket,
Ugh,
screaming,
none of that.
crying, competing.
None.
to be
Really?
yeah, it's wild.
We didn't do
Oh my
any
God.
of that. It's just like he was in a pine box. They're minimalists like you. They pick pine box instead of the cloth.
Well, that's
Probably
lovely.
in some countries they probably do cloth, but this is America. So he was in like a simple pine box. No, nothing fancy. Like the ceremony, maybe it was 30 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
But it was short. I'm just telling you, it was short. It was amazing. And
Yeah,
you
bye.
just don't want to be sitting in a mosque that long. Like
No, you don't want to be sitting anywhere that long.
And
Jews
then
have
we
it
buried
7
him.
days.
The burying
7
was
days.
longer, but it was like so quick. I know
Yeah.
the 7
You
days.
can't even watch like after somebody dies in an Italian culture. You can't like it's something like you can't like watch TV or like you have to like mourn them for a year.
No, someone made that up.
No, it's true. My dad told me it was.
They
talking
didn't
to
even
me
have
about the other
TV when they came up with
day. Listen to this shit. I'm trying to tell you something.
No, they're supposed to wear black for
Yeah.
a year, right?
And eat lasagna every day.
I watch Golden Girls. You know what I mean? I watch
Yeah.
Golden Girls. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Sophia, she's in black. Ma, why are you wearing
Ma.
black? I'm in mourning.
I'm in mourning.
I've been married 25 years, Ma.
Yep,
I
they're
love
always
that.
in mourning. My
We
whole
cut the
family's always
shirt.
in mourning.
The black and we cut the shirt.
You
You what?
what?
Cut the shirt.
You cut the shirt
You cut the shirt. You wear the black shirt
Uh-huh.
and you cut it here. You cut it.
and
cut
then
it
you rip it open.
with- you rip it.
That's
Not like
hot.
To expose yourself?
not like
It
expose
turned into a
yourself.
magic
I'm
Mike
into that.
show?
I'm into that.
You don't show your titties or
They
anything like
dance on the
that.
casket?
No.
What's
Yeah.
happening?
You don't show your titties or anything like that. You just cut it open a little bit so they know that you are the first. You're
The family?
The family, the first family.
Oh, wouldn't it be easier to just put a flower on? Why do I gotta cut
Yeah,
my
like
clothes?
why do I gotta cut my clothes up? Why can't I just put
you're
a?
like in grief, and that's and you throw it
Oh,
after.
yeah, yeah,
And
'cause
you
you guys
wear
are
that for
dramatic as
7
all
days.
hell. I got it.
that
I
same
love
You wear
that.
that for 7 days.
throw it.
Ooh. Can
You
you,
wear it
shower
for
though? Can you shower and then put it back on? Or you just have to be in the stink?
Luckily, I never had anybody that is like
Very
that
close to you. But what about your
that-
grandmother?
No, I'm not. My mother had to do it.
The
Only the
children don't
kids, or if it's your child or your father or your
Gotcha.
brother.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, this is
That's hot.
very nice. It took a great turn talking about death, and nothing.
Yeah, it did.
Nothing, by the way, has to do with the war in Israel. By the way, so
No. We know
Nothing.
that.
just general.
We're just
death.
joking.
Just general death.
People die.
They do.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird. It's
just,
very weird.
It's just something that happens.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's so funny. The other day I was talking. Who was I talking to? Some kids. And they were like, yeah, I wish, what if like no one died? That'd be awesome. I'm like, no. I was like, where would you put all the people? They're
Yeah,
like, you just
seriously.
build houses. I'm like, well, where would you build the houses?
Underground.
I just don't want my people
I'm like,
to
where's
die.
the food? Where's the food going to come from? From the
Maggots.
store. I'm like, you
Maggots.
didn't think this plan through.
Maggots. I love that you just looked at me and went, maggots.
Ew. Oh my God, maggots. One time I had maggots in my apartment.
Y'all know how to segue. It's like,
oh my God, that was so
So
horrifying.
tell me,
I can't even tell you how horrifying that was.
Speaking about
Maggots?
worms.
Ew.
worms.
What were we going to bring up after maggots?
Worms.
Worms?
Worms.
Worms.
It's-
Are maggots wormy?
Yeah.
They're worms.
Yeah.
They're not, though.
They're not worms. They're like,
They're not worms.
they're larvae, technically.
Ugh.
I know.
My
that's what they
mom,
are.
you know, my
they're
mom.
flies.
When have you ever seen a maggot turn into a fly?
You don't see it because when the flies
You know
lay
what
their eggs, they
maggots
usually
are?
do it in garbage, and so then when the maggots hatch, when the larva hatches, they eat the garbage around them, and then they develop into. It's like way more fucked up than a butterfly.
Y'all, I'm looking at all these cameras. Like,
You like it? It's 1, 2, 3.
are you serious right
No,
now?
it's like a fucked up butterfly.
That's so nasty. It is.
They do. Like, listen, you should do an experiment. Would you do an experiment?
Fuck no, I'm not doing a fucking experiment. I'm not gonna grow fucking maggots at my house. What do you think? I'm a 6-year-old?
You put 'em in a box.
I'm not doing this shit.
Dude. So when I had maggots, it
Why?
was so
Why
bad.
why did you grow maggots in your
I didn't
house?
grow maggots in my house.
So
what
how
happened
would
was,
you know?
listen, let me tell you.
Something's fishy, huh?
Yeah.
No, it's not fishy. I'm gonna tell you what
Jihan,
happened. I had a
sweet
dilemma.
Jihan.
Yeah.
I had a dilemma in my house because there was flies that got in my house, unbeknownst to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Body,
They-
dead body.
But we keep
For sure.
No,
Body. I'm
shut
just
your
keep
mouth. You
looking
know how
at
many
you.
flies would be in my fucking house if I had a dead body?
You live in Koreatown. I'm sure there's a
I
few.
don't live in Koreatown.
Ah.
Stop. I do not live in Koreatown. No, but what happened was flies
Hey, I
got
live in
into my
Hollywood. It's
apartment.
not any better.
No, it's not, and we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
What I saw in her
I'm
apartment today.
Dirty.
Anyway, listen, scared the shit out of me, and she almost burned
Let's
it down.
talk about more gross things in the podcast.
No, I love it. No,
Okay.
but listen,
I love
a
it,
fly
too.
got into my house, right? And I guess we keep our garbage
Yeah.
closed, so I didn't have anywhere to go. So it just laid its eggs on the carpet, and so they started coming out of the carpet.
Stop it.
I'm not even
What the
joking.
fuck was in your carpet that these fucking
Nothing.
flies
They had
wanted?
nothing. No, they had nothing to eat. They had nowhere to lay their eggs, so they just laid them on the carpet.
I think they had some little leftovers.
There had to
from,
be a
from
crumb.
the fly.
There had to be a crumb. Sorry, there had to be a crumb.
Oh my gosh! Shut
Nobody's
your
Flies
gonna
mouth.
just
lay their
lay
eggs
their
on a
eggs.
fresh carpet.
Maggots don't just show up out of nowhere. We all know it's
They
related
were
to
in
trash.
the carpet, and I had to. Girl, I can't tell you how long I cleaned. I was
No,
sweating.
no. You don't
like I
clean.
was dripping.
You roll that carpet up and
I
you
couldn't.
throw that
It
shit
was
out.
the carpet of the apartment. I can't rip it up.
That
I
apartment needs
told
to be
them.
condemned.
I told them. Stop. I told the apartment people they did nothing, and then they ended up switching owners. And
That's
I-
because they've had this problem before.
they probably have. And I was so we couldn't. I didn't do anything on the carpet for like a month.
What else? What are you doing on the carpet?
No, like if I want to sit in front of the couch. Some people sit on the floor in front of their couch. You
Yeah, I
know
don't
what I'm
mind sitting
saying.
on the
Someone
carpet.
rubs your rubs your back or something.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
when you're hanging out, chilling with people.
I know what you're saying.
I
yeah.
did nothing of that.
I don't
sort.
hang out with people on my carpet.
You don't have a carpet, bitch.
Hang out with people on my
She doesn't
carpet.
have one.
No, I had carpet in my life. I didn't hang out with
No,
people.
I don't mean
No, I know
hang
what you
out
mean. I like
on
laying
the
on the
carpet.
carpet.
You know what I'm
I like
saying.
doing
That's why you
school
have a
project
nice
on the
couch.
carpet.
Yeah, you just like if the couch, someone's sitting on the couch,
Yeah,
you're
yeah, I
sitting on the
got you.
floor in front of the couch watching
Yep.
TV. I'm not
I'm sitting
not,
on your
like,
carpet.
doing
That's for
this
sure.
on the carpet.
Maggot City over there.
Stop. This was like 2 years ago, but it was bad. I did all the clean. I had to clean everything up. They didn't. they
Damn,
never
you're
even.
making me itch talking about all these maggots.
Yeah, let's
Dude, they
talk
didn't
about
even come to
butterflies.
sin. They didn't even come to clean
Did you
it.
see all the butterflies?
Oh yeah.
It, like,
What?
What?
Migrating
3
thousands.
weeks ago, a month ago, 2 months
yeah,
you're
ago.
saying butterflies, bitch. I thought you said
I saw-
bottle flies. I was like, talk about projects. You talking about me? I think you grow up flies in a bottle. Butterflies,
So
yes,
I saw
they're
these,
amazing.
I saw all these butterflies. They were,
Yeah.
I have a balcony, so it just flew in my balcony. And I said to my friend that like usually I won't suspect anything, but like ever since Trump is president, the first thing that I was like,
I thought it was the
the
plague.
fuck Trump fucked up with the butterflies. What,
Yeah.
what the
It's the
fuck did he
fucking
do to
plague.
the butterflies? And they're like,
Dude.
are they escaping from something? Like,
yeah,
I suspect anything.
I saw
yeah,
a
it
swarm
did
of
look
them
like that.
in K-Town. I was like, what the fuck? I
Yeah.
thought it was the apocalypse.
Me
for
too.
Sure.
I was like,
I
oh,
was like,
Revelations
I'm
is
not
here.
thinking, holy
The
shit.
end of the world's a
Look at all
rapture.
these butterflies.
And
Look at
this
the
guy
time.
was getting wheeled out to go to an
Stop.
ambulance. This is real. I was waiting at a light, and this guy was being brought out of an apartment on a gurney. and then this swarm of fucking butterfly flies by them and like through them. He's like laying.
It was like an indie film.
There's butterflies flying across his face, you know.
Was he dead?
No, he wasn't dead.
Oh.
But I was like, oh fuck, is the world ending? What? I didn't know if they're butterflies, moths.
It's like the sweetest ending to the world that's ever been. We're all fucking terrified. It's just fucking butterflies.
They were amazing. They were on the freeway, bitch. They had
were
to get where they had to
everywhere.
go.
They had to go.
There was a lot of dead ones though.
Well, there's gonna be.
My boss found a dead one, but it was like perfectly preserved. So he put
Usually
it in a
they are. I
bag.
feel like they die pretty.
When has a butterfly ever not died perfectly preserved?
If they get smushed or birdied, some.
I've
No,
never
but a
seen a
natural
butterfly
death
smush.
is pretty.
Tell
Is
that
it?
to my grandma.
No, only butterflies. I'm not telling to mine. Damn.
Butterflies.
Okay,
Fucking butterflies.
Fucking
Oh my God.
butterflies.
it's great.
I was like, Trump fucked up. Fuck with the
Stop.
butterflies. We're
He
gonna
fucked the
die.
butterflies in
Trump fucked with
California.
the butterflies. We're gonna die.
It was the fires.
Yeah. At least it wasn't maggots.
No.
Can you imagine?
What a fucked up.
The maggots are migrating.
Dude, my mom.
Maggots can't fly.
Bitch, they can crawl.
My mom
They're so
has
gross.
had this
So
like
Ugh.
crazy
Couldn't eat
thing.
anything white.
Ugh.
What?
They're yellow. They're like yellow.
Yeah, they're like a
jaundiced.
whitish yellow color. They're gross.
Oh. What was I saying? Oh, my
Oh, I
mother.
don't know.
Your mom.
My mother had this thing when she came to visit
What?
that she was like, she kept putting all my shit in like, she bought all these containers from TJ Maxx and she kept
Dude.
taking shit like rice from their box and putting it in her containers. And when I asked her why, she went, well, how else would you keep all the maggots out?
Oh,
With
yeah,
rice?
That's a different.
And I'm
life.
like, Mom, why the hell would maggots be in my cereal? Like, the fuck?
But also, does that work? That's a trick. That's an Israeli trick.
It is an Israeli
well,
trick.
it will just keep. It keeps your
I
food
think it's
fresh.
a Jewish mom trick.
But it keeps your food fresh, right? She put 'em in
Jewish mothers
containers.
have all the tricks.
Containers.
All
Yeah.
the tricks.
Containers.
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 I
Yeah,
put my
just
I put my
containers.
cereal in containers.
Why? It comes in a container,
No, it comes in a box, which
which is
it
a
keeps
container.
No, but it keeps the
Keeps the maggots out.
No, it
Yo,
keeps your
I eat-
shit fresh.
But I eat my cereal way too fast.
That's
like
why.
it's
So you
gone
don't
in a
need
day.
It. It's fine. You
I
don't need
a
it
container.
unless you get those. Do you remember those? Like, I don't know if you guys were poor, but I was.
What?
And so you go to like a Food for Less or something, and they have those huge bags of.
Oh, yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah, on the
cereal.
bottom
it's just
shelf.
a big ass bag.
Yeah.
You got to get a scoop to
Yeah,
like
you do.
get that shit out, or otherwise you'll just pour it all.
There's no difference between the bottom shelf bag cereal and the box cereal, truly.
No, it's cheaper on the bottom.
Exactly. But it doesn't taste different.
If you go through it, like if you're going through cereal, get the big bag. Like at one point,
I can't have cereal in my house. I eat it all right away.
Yeah, I try not to have cereal. But I used to my nephews used to live with us. And so my mom, she was not buying food fast enough, man.
No, I know.
Like she would buy those big bags. They would eat like a goddamn mixing bowl.
that sounds so good
cereal.
right now. Fucking Fruity Pebbles. I would tear some fucking Fruity Pebbles up
You
right
like
now.
Fruity Pebbles?
Fuck
Ew,
yeah.
they get soggy.
I also like Honey Smacks.
You like all the worst ones.
Yeah, I do. Honeycomb.
Honey smacks.
They're disgusting.
Honey
That sounds
smacks.
aggressive.
Ew, they're,
so
yeah,
good.
they are. There's a frog,
Little
on,
frog
the
on the box.
which is very suspicious.
They got a frog in the
Frogs are
box.
suspicious. That is true.
Wait.
Damn, now you got me thinking.
I just saw that cereal the other day, and I was like,
forgot.
"That is disgusting cereal. It's wheat or something."
Honeycomb is good too. But you know
Honeycomb
what?
is good.
I
I'll
like
give
also
that
like
one.
grape nuts. I'm not even gonna lie about
Get
it.
the fuck out
And
of
I like
here.
Raisin
Get
Bran.
out.
What the fuck is all these kinds of cereal? What are you
Cinnamon-
buying? Trader Joe's?
No, these are real
Nah,
cereal. These are
this
like
is the, this
they've
is
been
the
around
OG
forever.
Really?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Because I know Trader
Cinnamon Toast
Joe's
Crunch
has
is
all
my shit.
kinds of
That's my
weird
favorite
names
one.
for
That's
us.
the best
for
one. It was on sale.
stuff.
It was on
milk
sale
really
last
good.
week.
It makes the milk.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Should have went last week. I allowed myself one box. I'm like, bitch, you get like 4 bowls out of this.
Because I'll eat that
No
shit
more.
with milk, without milk, with my hand, with the spoon,
It
with the
tastes so
fork.
good. You put it on ice cream. You just crumble it up, put it on top of ice
Why the fuck didn't I ever do that?
cream. I don't know. You're not living your best
Do you not
life.
have cereal in Israel? What do you guys eat?
Yeah, but there's like
Millet? What do you guys eat?
What do you eat?
couscous.
Couscous.
but-
I almost said couscous.
eat
I almost
couscous
said
for
fucking
breakfast?
couscous.
No, but there. So
I
there'd
was
be like
literally like
five.
couscous.
There'll be like
I
the
had
five
couscous
main
twice
ones.
last week. I don't know what I'm saying.
I can eat endless amounts of couscous is the problem with couscous.
know-
I love it, but like I don't get full on couscous.
I
You
like
know
the- I
why
like
that's
sauce
funny
with
to
it.
me?
Why?
Sauce.
Because cous in Hebrew means pussy.
Ooh, yum yum.
It
So you
does?
just said
Pussy.
because I know I love eating
I
pussy
love eating
pussy. I can't get
couscous.
enough of pussy.
Oh, I
One
said
time I had a guy.
Why the fuck did you guys name a pasta couscous then?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows, but it's couscous and cous is pussy.
nothing. Interesting.
And one time a guy came to me in a party
'Cause
and he
they're
was
like,
like, "Oh,
"Whoa."
you're Israeli." And I was like, "Yeah." So he was like, "Oh, I like your couscous." And I almost punched him in the face because I
Damn.
felt like he knew what he was doing.
He probably did.
Yeah.
He knew. He knew.
He said
This
that in
mo-
a club?
Yeah,
Was your pussy out?
in Dirty Laundry.
I'm like, was your pussy out?
That's some
My
fine
pussy wasn't out.
couscous.
I look like I look right now.
Because I'm like, he can't
So if
see
I
your
say that to my
couscous.
Israeli friend, she's gonna know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be like,
She goes, "I love your couscous."
I'm gonna be like, I love your couscous. Wow,
You just slip two in the pink and say, just dip in the pink and be like, I love your
Damn.
couscous.
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 That's my DJ name.
Hey,
Oh.
DJ Couscous.
DJ Couscous.
Oh, God. What's dick? Can I get that one?
Bulbul.
Ooh, yum.
But that's
Bulbul?
just one dick.
Bulbul.
She said it so well. I'll be out here at the comedy store
Bulbul?
teaching all these Americans just how to say genitals in Hebrew.
Bulbul.
I like bulbul.
Bulbul. But
Put
that's
it in
just
my
one
mouth.
dick. So if I want 2 dicks, it's bulbul bulbul.
It's 4?
It will be bulbulim.
Holy shit.
Bulbulium.
That's like a gangbang. That's too many dicks.
Bulbulium. Bill
Bulbulium?
Bellamy. What?
It does kind of sound like that. Pootie tang.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's that. So yeah, we have 5 different kinds of cereal. And to answer your question,
Only 5.
That's it.
Are they all
I mean-
wheat based?
no.
What are they?
They're like the general ones, the cornflakes one, the Frosties, the you have like a health bullshit one,
Like grape nuts?
and then
Yeah,
a
I
cinnamon
like them.
one, and
Gross.
maybe honey nut Cheerios.
Oh, they get the basics.
And that's
Damn,
that's what you get. And they're like,
sad.
"Oh, this is for
Dude,
America."
listen, that country is so small. They
That's-
don't need more than that.
Dude,
Yeah, but
let
they
me
need
just tell you, but I
something.
just saw on Vice.
What?
Captain
That-
Crunch. Nothing.
That cuts up your mouth. They don't need more things cut up.
True.
I just saw in Vice an article, a piece about Israel that it's so small, but they have crowned it like like a second Silicon Valley
Yeah.
because so many like tech stuff just coming out of Israel.
Yeah.
So many
I didn't say they were
things.
dumb, but it is a
Wow.
small country.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all don't
Yeah.
need more than 5 cereals.
So I'm saying you don't need more than 5 cereals to sell
Fine. All right.
something.
You're right.
Yeah,
Fine.
No,
You know what I
I
mean?
don't need it. It's
Fine.
fine.
I used to say like because they would ask me like why I think Israelis are so good in like inventing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I used to say that like if you're born in Israel, like you're born into a problem,
Yeah.
and throughout the course of your life, there's just problems. Every day there's problems and other problems. So Israelis became very efficient in just solving problems. Their minds already
Yeah.
working like that, you know, like. I say with ways. They were probably just thinking of a way to get the fuck out. Like
yeah.
they're always
Did
solving.
an Israeli invent ways?
Israelis invent ways, and they sold it to Google, I think.
Oh, I never used
God
those.
yeah.
damn it.
Yeah,
So
and
they-
cybersecurity. They're like,
Did they invent it here though? Did it?
no, they
No,
invented
Tel Aviv,
there,
right?
Tel Aviv, and they're the biggest in cybersecurity, which is like the biggest thing. 'Cause
Oh, I read that. Yeah, I read that recently.
That's good.
they say that like the new type of
That's fabulous.
war would be so different from.
It's a
Oh,
cyber
no, it
war.
is.
It will be a cyber war. So, for example, they showed like
ready?
how you
It's gonna be
can
with China.
do it.
Hell yeah! After Trump, everything Trump's been doing with tariffs and shit. Yeah.
They can hack now to almost any car that's new because it's all in Wi-Fi and computerized. They can hack any car and just do whatever the fuck they want. So a hacker, this was a company they interviewed that it protects the car. There's like you can hack into like an oil factory and fuck with the oils.
So why
and
aren't they?
And do an
Why
explosion.
aren't they?
Cybersecurity, because all these people are hiring a lot of Israelis to protect
they're-
them.
Essentially paying them off. They're like, hey, I know you can hack into it, but I'll pay you to not hack into it. Kind of.
Well,
No,
the
they're
Israelis usually come and hack into these places. Like, hey, I can hack into your business. Yeah, I can hack into your business.
yeah.
That's
In 3 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like an old
so
mob
if I
trick.
can hack
That's
it,
what I'm saying.
everybody can. Like your enemy
Exactly.
will
I'll
hack
protect
it.
you. I'll
Let me
protect
protect.
your
Let me
neighborhood.
protect you. Yeah, the
Damn,
Israelis.
that's some mafia shit.
He's like, I'll protect your neighborhood.
Yeah.
It would be terrible if your legs were to be broken tomorrow.
I could break them, but so could he.
But you
So
can
I'll
give me
protect you from
$500 every 2 weeks.
That's great.
I'm so sorry. It's a
that's
terrible
like
stereotype.
impressive.
Yeah,
Hey, I could fucking hack into your bank,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna. But
Listen,
he could. Let me
yeah.
protect
That's
you.
why I won't let that bitch Alexa in my house.
Israel. Listen,
Alexa's in my house. That bitch
Alexa-
talks to me all the time, out of turn.
I'm like, that's why I won't download a software update.
Stop.
Truly, I'm like, bitch, you need to get a vacuum cleaner.
No,
Alexa
I
needs to
won't
figure
bring-
it out.
She can't come in my house. They've been solving crimes on that bitch.
They
Nuh-uh.
can.
Yeah, like they subpoena like people's Alexa records, and they can like people they've arrested people because they caught them talking about
They
the
sell it in
crime
the darknet.
in the it's crazy.
They sell all this information in the darknet.
It's
Okay.
fucked.
Fucked up shit.
I'm not talking about anything in my house though. That's worth a dime.
Except couscous.
Except for couscous.
I'll be like,
man.
baby, tonight she's gonna be asleep. I'll be like, baby, give me that couscous. She's gonna be like, what?
With
Do you mean
sauce.
quinoa?
Oh no, quinoa's not the
I'm
same.
like, baby, it's not the same.
That's like
It is
that's like
not-
couscous light.
Yeah, that is couscous
No,
light.
quinoa is disgusting. Couscous is delicious.
I know because one's
I'm with
pasta
you.
and one's
Because one's fucking pasta. I'm Italian. All you did was take my pasta and chop it up real tiny.
and put it
Yeah,
in
and made it
balls.
better.
Yeah.
Balls. Look,
Made
you're
it
still
better.
getting
Little
balls.
tiny balls. I'll
Yeah.
eat all them balls.
No, I love pasta. I love Italian is actually my favorite food.
Yeah, it's the best.
Pretty-
And-
that's like one of the number one favorite foods in the world. I think every
Yeah.
country I went to they all have pasta.
Hell yeah, they do.
They all
'cause
have
it's
Italian
the best.
food.
And
It's pretty
Italians
good.
are just so warm.
Pretty good. Pasta's a shit.
Jesus,
It's delicious.
I comment. Listen, I gave a compliment. Pretty good. What do you
Pretty
mean? Like-
good.
All right. It's
See, this
good,
is how I know
okay?
I'm Israeli.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's good. It's fine. It's whatever. See, now I'm degrading it. I'm making because you
It's great.
didn't take
Gnocchi? Do we like gnocchi?
I love
we like
gnocchi.
gnocchi.
Love gnocchi.
I love gnocchi.
some nice butter. I like it with pesto,
Yep.
a little parmesan.
Yep.
A little ground pepper.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Oh.
I was in Paris. I
Kills
was in
me.
Paris. No, you gotta have to. I was in Paris and I was visiting my sister. She's like a fashion designer in Paris. Barmage.
She's
Shout
awesome.
out to Barmage.
Damn.
Hey, Bar.
Hey Bar, she makes the most
Hey, bar.
amazing clothes
She's
and
never
jackets.
made me anything.
Well, she's in Israel and you're in here. But I
She's
can
in
bring
Israel?
something.
She's not in Paris
Right now she's
anymore?
in Israel. She has a show coming up
Wow.
on June 18th. It's her
Okay.
like launch show in
Ooh.
Israel, and I'm flying there, so I'm very excited.
Look at her.
That's
Anyway.
amazing.
Oh well, then you better bring me something.
Are you
bitch.
walking in the show?
I should not. It's better
Yeah.
for the show.
Yeah.
If I do not walk in the show, I walked
You're
once
kind of a
in her
goober.
show.
You're kind of a goober.
I'm not a good walker
Yeah. I could see that.
in general. So I'm with Bar in Paris,
No comment.
and it's her last day, and she tells me, "You know what? I'm gonna take you somewhere nice," because she knows I appreciate food.
Yeah.
And she takes me to this place, this Italian place, this Italian lady. It's only open like 3 hours a day or something like that. Nobody knows about it unless you live there and you're Parisian. It's so tiny. It's long and tiny, and you see this older Italian lady. You order the pasta, and she's making it with the flour. She's making the pasta with the flour, and everything looks.
That's what my grandma did growing up, right in front of us.
nothing beats fresh.
She would hang it all
pasta.
over the house to dry.
Yum.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so unique. And
Is it?
yeah.
Why is that
That's-
unique? A lot of Italian women do that. Old
Not
Italian
anymore.
women.
Not anymore.
Oh, you mean currently? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
Not
how the fuck
anymore.
did you
no,
think
she,
they learned
she
that
passed,
shit?
but she did do it like when we were
Why?
kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I just
No.
mean, where do you think they learned it from?
Yeah.
Keep going. Only one woman in the
Look at
world
you.
hung pasta. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
So she brings me the pasta. She brings me the pasta,
Yeah.
and I eat this pasta,
And it's amazing. I bet.
and I eat it, and I start crying.
Oh, that's good.
And
Invoked
she's-
emotion. That's real Italian feelings.
Dude,
That's real Italian food.
That's real.
You're crying over a meatball.
Yeah, hell yeah.
she did. I did. And she looks over to me
Uh-huh.
and she goes like, "Are you okay?" And I tell her, "I'm sorry, but this pasta is so good. It made me feel like my mama gave me a kiss." And that was exactly her reaction.
Did she die?
She and all the chefs were like, "Amay!"
That's what they want.
And
that's
then,
what it is. That's
This
what
is
it
your
feels
mama.
like.
dude, and then I'm such
Like
an
mama.
idiot that I wiped my tears off, but I wiped them with the same hands that
As
put the
the
chili
sauce?
on, put the chili on the thing.
you
So
start
now,
crying more.
from this
Yeah, you're a goober.
touchy moment, I'm a fucking idiot because I'm like, ah! Fuck, my eyes. And I go and I try to put water
Oh
on
my
it. And it
God.
makes it worse. The water makes it worse. It's like real chili that she made something or in her house or something. It's like really spicy chili. And then but I'm like, Barbar, can you just call her? I'm crying from my nose. Just fucking call her. And she goes like, "Hey, pare, what happened?" And she goes, I was like, "I got the chili in my
I could listen to you tell me stories.
Dude, I got the chili
all
in my
night,
eyes.
all night.
I don't know what to do."
I get the
And she
chili.
goes, "Oh, no problem." She comes and she brings me a cloth with some milk. And even the milk looked like she just milked it or something. Everything was so authentic. I was
She
like,
whipped
this
the tit out. She
cow
was like-
milk. What?
she whips a tit out.
Like-
She's just like
Powdered though. Shit, so yeah,
powdered
mix it with
milk.
water.
That's so gross.
This is an old Italian mama.
It was actually a cremated,
I'm like, she's been milked so many times.
dehydrated.
They used to have a lot of kids. Okay, go ahead. Continue. She put milk on your eyes?
That's the end of the story, and it worked like a charm. Guys,
Wow,
if
wow.
you ever have
We-
anything burning, put some milk. I didn't know this. I put
Oh.
water and it made it
But
worse.
that's what they do, like when
Yeah,
they eat those
they
hot
tell you to
wings,
drink milk,
The
yeah.
the milk. The milk.
The milk, get the milk.
The milk.
Get the milk.
So, like, even in my like
Leche,
emotional,
leche.
the leche, the leche.
The leche.
Last week she said some word like in Spanish. I was like, what did you say? You sounded like an Israeli speaking Spanish. She said mujeres, right?
Mujeres,
But she said
Isla
But she said
mujeres.
mujeres.
Fuck you, man.
No, but I was like, what did you say? I didn't know what
I
you
can't
were
even
saying.
do that. It tickles the back of my throat so much.
Mujeres.
Mujeres.
I love it. Mujeres. There should be more Israelis in Mexico. This is what I'm saying.
Oh, there's enough.
1,000%.
She said there's enough.
Believe me, there's enough.
Really?
Oh my
Oh
God,
my God.
Israelis are known to travel because when they finish, the army, everybody has to go to the army.
Everybody wants to get the fuck
I mean,
out.
living
You
there.
gotta get the fuck out because they go on like a year or 6 months. I was 3 months. I lived on the mountains in India. It was that's a whole different story. But
Jeez, how old are you? 96?
yeah,
Lived on a
like that.
mountaintop in India. After the war.
Listen, but she wasn't doing
After
what
the
monks do.
war, I
I bet.
retired.
You weren't doing what monks do, huh?
The fuck is that?
Chilling.
Yeah, not talking.
Just straight
No.
chilling.
The fuck would I not talk?
Why would I
No,
not?
you gotta find yourself by not talking.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I found myself by starting doing stand-up comedy. It's just exact opposite.
On a mountaintop in India?
No,
That's what I'm
in
saying.
LA.
No, that's what I'm saying. Men on mountaintops in India don't talk.
I once slept in the cave with the Baba, and he
I
made.
can't. I once slept in a cave with the Baba.
I had no choice. It was raining. It was like India raining. India rain is like each drop is like, poof, like on your.
Wow.
Each drop is the size of your head, and so I ran and I saw a cave. And I went inside a cave because I smelled a sweet smell. This Baba made cheesecake. Do you know how random?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Who made
A
cheesecake?
Baba in a
An
cave?
Indian Baba. He made a cheesecake.
Oh, a father.
He's like the rabbi
Yeah, but he
of
was
the
just
Indian.
chilling in a cake in a
Oh.
cave.
It's chilling with this cheesecake, and it looks so good. I'm like, I'm
He made a
starving.
cheesecake in a cave.
I don't know how he made it.
Listen, some magic.
Was it a graham
That's some
cracker
magic-
crust? That's what I needed.
Some magic Hinduism.
That sounds beautiful.
We're in the wrong religion.
I didn't get to eat the cheese though. He wouldn't let me have the cheese. I think it was some sort of like a educational thing. I'm not sure exactly what.
This is a story for the books.
Oh my God. Speaking of, let's
Speaking of.
transition into our
Fuck that.
moment with Mav Viola.
Y'all gonna give me an example? Why don't y'all go? Do y'all tell fuck
I mean,
that?
we told so many stories.
Well,
I was thinking
I can tell
I had
one
some
more.
deep shit, but then I was like, you know what? This is a little more lighthearted.
no,
I
it
can-
can be whatever you want.
Listen, I can do a quick story because we're already talking about India, and I have an ashram story. Do you guys?
I'm into it. Yeah.
You have an ashram
You know
story?
ashram? Ashram is like do you seen that Netflix documentary about the ashram
Yeah, yeah.
guy?
Osho.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
Wild Wild
talking
Country.
about Wild Wild Country.
Yeah.
So check this out.
Wow.
I, like
I
that.
know-
It's good.
You saw it.
They wear
I
all
was
the
in that.
red.
You know, at the end, the Young Life that took over the camp. At the end, they're like this Christian. That's
You
what
were
I.
in
That's
that?
what I was
your
in.
Church?
Not now, but I was in it for a long time. It's cuckoo.
In Oregon?
It's all over. It's global. But yeah, they
So a
my
different
my
cult took over
actually
this
my
cult
friends
space?
my friends go to that they go to that camp all the time. Yeah, it's cuckoo. I mean, they're great, but yeah.
Where
but at
is
the
it?
end when they said that, I was like, "What? That's what I was in. That's crazy."
Wait, you were in the ashram?
No, no,
Young
no,
Life.
No, no.
It's
It was
the organization that took over the
their property,
property.
when they all fled for
Did,
India.
did they also do the bullshit?
they turned it into a Christian camp. It's like a
Oh,
Christian
they
camp.
turned into a Christian.
But
Wait,
like-
is it a conversion camp?
No, it kind of, yeah. Like you
They
go
have-
there and they have all
have
kinds
that.
of cool shit, and then you can pray and accept Jesus, and they put you on the spot kind of thing. You know what I mean? But like they don't say that that's what they're doing, but that's
They
what
don't
they're
do
doing.
actual conversions, do they?
What do you mean convert? Like
You know, like the crazy shit they do to try and get people to not be gay.
no. But I mean, I don't think they necessarily
It's just
are
like Christian
stoked
summer
on people.
camp.
But yeah, but it's like,
Did they think you were straight there?
well, when I was there,
There
I
you were
was
straight.
yeah, I was straight. Yeah.
Oh, are you
I mean, I
Gold
wasn't-
Star?
No, I'm not a gold star.
Ah.
What the fuck is
I
a
know.
gold star?
Means you've never had sex with a man.
That's not in my case.
You are definitely not a gold star.
No.
Definitely.
She
I can't
barely
even say
fucked a
that.
woman.
Can't even say that the other end either. I'm not
I
even
know.
Yeah.
around. You know.
She's not even a gold star straight woman.
Yeah.
What's your
Damn.
story? Go for it.
Oh, right. So I know nothing.
Quick.
All right. All right.
You said quick.
I'm gonna do it quick, so I
Okay.
know. Let me start the fucking thing,
Start
and
the
I'll finish
story.
it. Are you timing my shit?
I'm timing everything.
All right, time my shit. Are you timing my shit? All right,
no, they're
good.
not paying attention.
They don't give a fuck.
Don't worry about them.
They're literally sniffing their armpits.
They're men. Just be happy
They're
they're not
I
pissing
looked
in
over and they're
jars.
just
They're-
dudes sniffing their armpit.
Just be happy they're not pissing in
Dudes
jars,
can
okay?
just sit in a room and of their
That's it.
farts.
Yeah.
That's how they bond.
Okay, tell your story.
All right, fine.
That is a fuck that story though. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Ain't nobody telling that.
So I know nothing about this ashram stuff, right? I know nothing about Osho. I know nothing about this, but I'm a stoner. Israeli love to party. They like to rave in a nature, in the desert, whatever the fuck. So my girl calls me up. She's like, yo, I'm going to take you to this party. It's just going to be quality people. Because like in Israel, there's all kinds of raves, but you don't want to end up in a rave like people... You wanna be with your own kind. Every person wanna
yeah.
be with their kind, you know, with people they vibe with. So it's really cool people. It's like a cool vibe. You're gonna love it. It's like a little different, but there's gonna be DJs, music. My friend's playing. You gotta come. It's in the desert. I'm picking you up in half an hour. I was like, fuck. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Hell yeah.
Mind you, it was 3:00 in the morning,
Jesus.
As they do.
as Israelis do.
No, it's a rave culture.
Yeah.
Israelis, yeah, there you go. So she picks me up, and we reach there, and it's in the middle of the desert, and it's so cold. It's so cold. I'm sitting. I don't want to even go out the car. Like she's already out dancing, whatever the fuck she's doing. I'm
Rolling
sitting in
her
the
ass
car,
off.
freezing. I'm like, I can't. I don't want to do. I can't even go to sleep.
No.
It's so cold. I don't know what to do. So I go and I smoke a little bit, and you know, I try, but nothing you do is really popping because you're cold.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it was a Friday night. I see like this light in this structure, and so I just go there, right? I just go there.
Oh God, that's how they
And I
get them.
That's how they get
the
them.
flame.
Yeah.
It's so cold. I just thought I would go inside something, right? And by the way, when you're cold, you're making the worst decisions.
I hate being cold.
I mean, you make bad
That's why I
decisions
won't camp.
at any extreme temperature.
yeah, no, I don't
when
like
you're
being
hot
cold.
too. You're
Yeah,
like,
that's true. I'm
Yeah, you get
pissed if I'm
upset.
hot.
Yeah.
Pissed.
you make very bad choices.
So I get in the structure. I make bad choices where it's regular.
I know. Today,
When the one that
today.
sun's shining
Yep.
and
Yeah, she burnt some.
I burnt some potatoes today.
Well,
But
she didn't actually burn the potatoes. She put. I'm like, the smoke.
put
alarm
some
says
maple
going
on a
off.
fish.
Yeah, she put maple, but then she puts it back in the oven. She doesn't change the foil.
You should
So
have
then
my fish and you can
it just
see.
goes. It's
And then
just
you
like,
won't complain.
Beep beep. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just smoking out of there. I take it out. It's just burnt shit
It's fine.
bubbling.
It's
all
fine.
around.
It's fine. I like
fine.
burnt shit.
I was like, what did you
It was
put
a
on
Tuesday.
here? I'm like, what did you put on here? She's like, maple. I'm like, that's sugar.
Maple syrup
I
Yeah.
put some maple on my fish.
I said sugar burns very quickly.
on your couscous.
And I
No, she
I
had
put some maple
pistachios.
and some pistachios. Spread some pistachio on it real nice. It
Salmon.
was delicious. Anyway,
I mean, that does sound pretty good.
I don't eat salmon, but it looked
I don't
good.
either, but
you wanted the story to be short. I'm
It
just
was never going to
reminding
be short.
No,
I'm not kidding.
I
myself.
already
Who you
was gonna
kidding?
end it by now.
Okay, go.
Now I have to start a new.
Do not start over.
Fuck you! I'm
You
gonna
start-
start wherever I want to start.
No,
Okay,
say, start.
so it's really cold. I'm just let me
know.
do my thing.
Go
It's
ahead.
really cold.
You saw the light.
I sound Italian right now. Let me do my thing. Hey.
Hey,
hey. So it's really
Hey.
cold. It's really cold. We're in the middle of the desert at this ashram thing, and I see this structure. I go inside the door, and all these Jews, because it's Israel, everybody's Jewish, are just sitting on pillows with these candles, and they're welcoming the Sabbath. It was a Friday night, so they singing to the God of the Jews, and they do all these things. And I don't care because it's warm, right? There's pillows.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, let me find a pillow. So I go and I find a pillow, and I just cuddle, and I feel like I'm in my mother's womb. It's so nice. It's just so nice. I just cuddle with a pillow. I find another pillow, and I just cuddle with it. Next thing I know it, I get up, and I open my eyes, and I see all these naked people in a circle. It turns out that after the Shabbos thing, everybody cleared out, and they had a class. It was a tantra class. So
Tantric sex?
tantric sex class, and so they apparently they didn't want to wake me. They felt bad or some shit like this.
You
Fell asleep. I wake up.
Stop
All
it.
these people are naked in my face,
New birth.
and they're all
Are they
like,
fucking?
yeah, everybody's touching each other. It's all connected somehow. Everybody's connected.
Is
There's
that
no
what
gap.
tantric sex is? Is everybody connected?
Everybody's fucking with each other in a circle.
Can you have tantric sex between just two people?
I have no
They
idea.
do, but the way this
like certain
class
positions,
was,
I
it
bet.
was just a circle.
Makes me feel ill.
Listen, it could be like
That's the opposite of the kind of sex I want to have. The less intimate, the better.
no,
Oh,
there would
Orthodox sex.
there would
Don't
be
look at
two
me.
people. There would be two people like going down or something like this on each
Uh-uh,
other, but they were in a
uh-uh.
circle when and next to them there's
Human
other
centipede?
two people.
It was like human centipede.
Something like this. So I wake up, right? I open my eyes. I'm still on the pillow. So I open my eyes. This is what I see, right? And I'm like, fuck.
Balls?
I see all these people fucking in a circle. So
This is my nightmare. This is my living
So-
nightmare.
and I'm like, what do I do? What the fuck do I do? Because I was like, I should get up. And I was like, no, you can't get up. You can just get up. Everybody's gonna look at you, right? Everybody's gonna just pretend like you're asleep. I was like, I can't go back to sleep like this. I can't.
No, you can't.
What the fuck do I can't get up, can't go back to sleep. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Because I shouldn't be embarrassed by getting up. I'm the only one dressed. Fuck that. I'm getting up. So I'm slowly like putting the thing, and my heart is pounding so fast. I'm like, just get the fuck up, get out and leave, bitch. Just go. Just fucking
Oh
leave.
my God.
Leave. And I get up, and as soon as I get up, like something, I made a noise or something.
No.
I made a noise with a bunch of pillows. I don't know how I made
What
pillows
happened?
make noise. I don't know.
What happened?
And all the circles stopped what they were doing and looked back at me. They were like, and I'm just standing there like, I fell asleep
No.
before in the and a couple of, and they're not talking to me back. They're not replying to me. And I was like, oh, they're trying to tell me to leave. And so I'm like, all right, have fun. Shabbat shalom.
No. That is so funny.
That's so funny because it's like they're all looking at you, but I'm like, you didn't wake my ass up before
I
you
would have
guys
been
started
scarred
fucking.
for life.
Dude,
We were gonna you guys were about to fuck each other, and you didn't wake me up.
it didn't wake me
Yeah,
up.
right? Wake my ass up.
But then when I wake up to get the fuck out, you guys all gonna give me the stink eye,
No, fuck that.
stink in the pink.
I think they was just
Stink
shocked.
in the bank.
Maybe they haven't noticed me. Maybe they forgot the couscous. The fucking couscous.
There was
Do you know how many
couscous
couscous was
everywhere.
there? There was a couscous.
That's too much couscous.
So many.
I don't want all
You
that
had made a
couscous.
pasta with all that.
Ew.
That's so gross.
That's disgusting.
That's too much couscous.
And just dicks and balls and it was
Saggy.
just.
No, I don't understand the whole ball thing. I don't know
That's what
about the
that's
balls.
the baby chamber.
What do you mean that's the baby where the babies are kept?
I think.
Where the DNA starts?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I don't know where anything is. I don't
On a
know about
man?
men's anatomy so much.
Fuck all that.
I think that is the baby chamber, right?
Yeah,
They
I
keep
can't-
this-
I don't-
all the materials in
I
there.
don't need to know about all that shit.
That's where it's made, right? That's
Yeah,
the factory.
I'm curious, but I don't really want to know.
It's interesting.
It's all right.
I had to say fuck that,
Sticky.
you know.
You had to say
I had,
fuck that.
I had to say fuck that because in the beginning I was so shy, and then after I was
You were
like, no,
shy?
fuck it, no, I'm getting up.
Oh,
yeah.
And I'm not the shed person, as you can see. I
with all
mean,
these
but
naked people fucking each other. Oh my
Yeah.
god!
You really are gonna give me nightmares tonight. Like I'm gonna have to get super high tonight from
What
that.
about all those people fucking?
they're all
It's fine.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, they're all beautiful. I can totally see.
They're all beautiful.
No, I get
The
it. I
balls
get this
and the
whole thing.
couscous and the
I
balls
get
and
this
the
whole ashram
couscous.
thing, dude. What happened after was I don't know if crazier, but like I went up and I was like, just dance it off, right? Just shake it off. There was like music. It was like jumping music. It was like trance, techno, some type
I'm
of
so
shit.
dead over this story.
And I was like, just shake it up. Just shake it up. I was like, don't do drugs. Don't do anything. Just be clear and shake it the fuck off. Just what happened. So I'm dancing, and everybody's dancing, doing this. All of a sudden, the DJ, like at the peak of the music, at the peak of the party, stopped the music and start talking. And he does the Osho thing. It was like, all right, now everybody lay on your back. And I'm like, what the fuck is this supposed to be? Like, I came here to what? I need to just now be flat on my back? What? You don't do that to people, you know? And like most of the people are on ecstasy. You don't take a bunch of motherfuckers on ecstasy and stop the music and tell them to sit.
No, you don't.
Just lay on their back.
You absolutely do not do that.
So I turn around to my friend who I finally saw.
Where's this bitch this whole time?
Where has this
You
bitch
done
been?
Wandered into an ashram, fell asleep, woke up to tantric sex, wandered out, danced,
Yikes.
music stopped.
And I went up to her and I was like, you don't do this type of shit to somebody. You don't stop their music. And she was like, yeah, you don't do this type of shit. So we started like tantric, saying that in a tantric way. Not in a tantric, we were repeating that.
Yeah.
And it became a thing. And then we started dancing to it. And ever since then, every time she see me, she looks at me and she goes, you don't do this type of shit to someone.
That's hilarious.
This story's too epic. This story's too epic.
Ay caramba.
Ay caramba.
It's
All
a
right.
lot.
How do I segue into a fuck that story from that shit? That's
what was
so
your
fucked up.
fuck them? I mean, I feel like everybody has a fuck that. They're like, just, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Let me
They
tell
never
you,
do.
mine is literally any time I go into a women's restroom.
Oh.
Like, I feel that.
Well, you know white women don't wash
Hard.
their hands, right? I need you to tell this to your fellow ladies.
What white women don't wash their hands. I
What
don't
are you
look at,
talking about?
I
They
can't make
don't.
eye contact in a bathroom. I can't make eye
They
contact.
don't wash their hands.
Because when I walk in, that is that true?
Listen.
That's nasty. I
Listen,
don't talk to white women.
I've been in multiple bathrooms with multiple different white women of many different ages and generations.
And they just don't wash their hands.
nope. At the gym is the worst.
That's
They
disgusting.
just
I wash my
rinse.
hands.
They're rinsers or not even a rinse. I'm like, oh, you think you're that pure?
Tacky. That's some tacky
Funny.
shit.
So gross.
I'll tell you who washes everything at the gym. Asian ladies.
Oh, I go to a gym in K Town. So
The
I-
the Woo Wee Spa?
No. I go to. It's a gym. It's a gym. I go to a
Oh,
gym.
because there's a spa called Wee Spot. It's a
Oh,
Korean
yeah, I know about Wee
spa.
Spa.
Oh, and they scrub.
And I have a
everybody's
whole
Scrub
different story
everything.
about that spa. With one time with my friend, she was masturbating with the fucking chairs. It's a whole different dude.
Women
you-
masturbate like that in public like
no,
that?
just my friend.
Your friend is.
Oh.
There was, you know,
Crazy.
the chairs with the thing. So she was like, "Oh, everybody's naked, whatever."
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm seeing her watching. I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "This is the 5th time I came." I was like, "What?" She goes like, "Yeah, it's for a reason. I put
Oh
it on my
my
vagina."
God. She's
And she goes, "You should try it. You should try." I was like, "I'm not fucking
that's an
trying it.
addict.
There's a million fucking there's like 570-something-year-old Asian women just in front of me. You gotta respect these
That's-
ladies." And she's like, "Respect them. Gotta respect my needs."
You know what? I have respect for that woman. That's who I have respect for, truly.
So I was like, you know what? You have a point. So I put it on my thing too, and I did my thing. And we
Damn.
look at the Asian woman. She was like 76, and she's standing inside the jacuzzi. And she goes, "Ha ha ha ha."
No,
And both of us look at her
no.
and go, "What is wrong with her? She's insane." Like we completely forgot we just masturbated in front of.
You did it too?
I had to do it. She
Did
was
you come?
yeah,
God.
She
not
had
5
to
times
do
though.
it.
Once.
She
I-
said, "I had to."
I
do
had
it."
to.
I had
do it.
to.
That's terrifying.
I had to do it.
I
I-
know. I treat
wasn't
my
in
Korean
front of-
ladies much nicer.
I just don't make eye contact. But I did one time because I was like, fuck it. I was so pissed about it. Like every time I walk into the women's locker room at the gym on El Centro in Hollywood, specifically the LA Fitness on El Centro.
Oh, I know that one.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And the Asians take over.
There's a
Like
lot
they're
of
in the
them.
pool, they're in the hot tub. They're like literally like I watched a man in his whitey tighties like hold his nose and fall backwards into the pool. Like because it's all glass. Have you been there?
Yes,
It's all glass.
it
You can
is.
watch.
You can talk about
see
the
the
LA
gym.
Fitness
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Oh, I've
see.
been there. I've been there.
So you can watch everything that they're doing, like while you're running on the treadmill or whatever.
It's kind of cool.
It is cool, but it's
Yeah, it's
like
a little grimy.
it's a little creepy. Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah, I
lot
would never
going
get
on
in
those
that. I
ladies.
never.
They have no shame, by the way.
They have no shame,
Like,
and they
they're all
come
in
for
there.
me. They
The only-
come for me.
my
What do you
only
mean they
problem-
come for you?
They don't
Why?
know if I'm a man or a woman. They're like, "You man or woman?" Every time I come in, like they fucking come for my ass. Like every
Dude,
time.
I saw a man, an Asian man today. I didn't know if he was a woman or a man.
I
That's real. Korean.
know they have some nerve.
Korean men are
They're
very
like
soft. Like
Wait,
their
so
skin.
what happened?
So they're
Eyes.
naked, and I walk in the bathroom, and it's literally just up and down. Looking
Like,
for
what
the
is this
sign,
man
like,
doing in here?
They're all butt ass naked, like having the time of their lives. Because apparently, somebody told me after I talked about this on a show once, a young Asian girl came up and she said, that's part of their culture because the women are so oppressed that they don't, they're not able to like socialize publicly the way that they want to. And so the bathhouse or whatever, or like, restrooms and locker rooms are like their hangout. That's their like time to like let loose.
That's actually makes sense and it's kind
Yeah.
of cool.
It's cool, but also like your safe space is my very unsafe space. Like you are making this very hard for me. And they come for me. They literally just like stop what they're doing and like demand that I tell them what I am.
I thought she was gonna say demand that I'll take off my pants. and
Well,
show
that's what I
my
did. That's what I did. I took
What?
I freaked out one time. I was so mad because it makes me nervous. Like if somebody it makes me feel really vulnerable and like anxious. Like they're like coming at me and I get all like shaky and jittery. I'm like, I just need to take a piss. Like just let me go pee. Even if I was a man, just let me go. I'm a measly man if I'm a man. So like I showed him I flashed him my boobs once because I was like,
You just flashed him a little.
I
titty.
literally I just completely lifted my sports bra up and I was like, we can do this.
Just like,
We can do this.
just a little titty.
Just a little tit. Because I'm hot, like at the end of the day,
Just a pink.
I look better underneath all this anyway. We know that.
Just a peek.
Just a little
Do
peek.
you also have slipper titties?
What
Oh.
titties?
We
Oh,
were
we're
talking
talking
about
about
sleeper
sleeper
titties,
titties.
the other
So,
podcast.
You know how like
they're
some
teaching
girls, they
me
wear
slang.
certain
They're
clothes,
teaching
you can't
me.
see how big they are, and then they reveal them, and they're like,
They're bigger.
damn.
They're bigger than you would think. They're B's. They're like a solid B. They're
That's
they're
nice.
great tits. I'm telling you, they're great. It's a real shame because they're just strapped under a sports bra all the time.
I don't have sleeper titties.
Nah,
they're
I can
always
see your
awake.
titties.
They're awake all the time.
Ready to go.
They never go to sleep.
Never.
I like to lay my head
Insomniacs.
on Jihan's breast.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Everyone does.
They look
Really?
really comfy.
Everyone.
I thought that was
Everything.
special.
It's like children, adults, male, female, gay, straight, whatever.
They like to lay their head on your breast.
Yeah, titties are universal.
No, I'm talking about your breast.
Mine are included
Yeah.
in that. Remember I was wearing
Yeah,
that
it's
dress
like-
earlier?
Oh, she wore a nice dress.
So it
Yeah.
crosses like this. Usually I have like a safety pin, but
Yeah.
it fell out. And so
Your
like
tits
this
are
is
so
a sports
big.
bra, so
They're
my boobs
huge.
are up, right? And this is not even as tight as it gets. And when I was leaving your house, I was walking down the street, and this guy was like, I was like, don't fucking crash, bro. I'm just
That's hot.
walking,
That's
trying
hot.
to live my life, bro. I can't do anything
That's
about
hot.
it. It doesn't close.
That's hot.
Just
You-
walking. I'm wearing like a moo dress.
Listen, I'm telling you, that's hot. Like, I'm gay. That's hot.
I wore
I
a
see
moo-moo
titties.
dress
It's
today.
hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot. I'm not gay. I
I
was
know, I
gay
know.
once
Like,
for
I'm not gay.
5 hours.
Who
but
was
that's
that
it.
chick?
I was gay once for 5. Well, the thing is, I was 16 years old, and my friend came to me, and she was like, or like you're riding skateboards all day, you
Yeah.
wear all these clothes. Did you ever think that like maybe you're lesbian or something? I was like, no, I like to ride skateboards. I don't
Yeah.
like to ride pussies. I
Yeah.
like to ride.
I get it.
I do
Exactly.
the skateboard thing. I'm a little boyish. I hang with the. I know, but like I don't know. She's like, it's like I never thought about it. That like, maybe I don't know. She goes like, well, you gotta. How would you know if you won't try it? And I was so naive. I think
She was trying to get in your
No,
pants.
she totally played you.
She played your ass.
I was like,
Congratulations, you
I was like,
You
what,
know how many
17
girls
years
have done
old?
that too?
How would you know?
You ever thought about
You
being
didn't like
gay?
sushi before you tried it. It's like you didn't like sushi before you tried it.
Right.
Now you love it.
That's me all the time. To every girl ever meet.
Really?
Sure. Like
You're
not
a
now 'cause I'm in
turner?
a relationship,
You're
but
a
I
turner.
used to
That's
be.
how you
Yeah.
call them, a turner? No, there's a word for it.
A Turner?
To people who
yeah,
meet
you
straight
turn-
people
you turn
and
women.
they
Yeah.
Oh.
they make them gay.
Flip a bitch.
Flip a bitch. Flip
Women are-
that
I think
bitch.
Flip
women are
that
definitely
bitch.
more susceptible
What?
Yeah,
to like
sure.
flip it. Men
Sure.
are
I
Listen.
don't want to flip anybody forever. Whatever. You
No,
like
no,
what
no,
you
yeah,
like.
you
you
do
don't get
whatever you want.
confused.
Men are way more
Flippable?
like hard.
Oh,
no, hard line. Like if they're gay, they're gay. If they're straight, they're straight.
No,
It's
my
changing
friend
a
told me
little
a
bit.
story once that a guy came up to him in this bathroom and he was like,
I'm not saying everyone. Jesus.
That's so
She
cliche.
came up to you in a bathroom. That
Yeah,
sounds gay
and
to
he-
me.
So
Is that
no,
gay?
he told him I'll pay you
That's as
$400
gay
bucks
as
if
it
I can
gets.
suck your dick.
Damn.
And
I-
he
I'll
was
do it
broke.
for $400.
He was like, all right, cool. And he
Yeah, but
was
that
straight.
was for money. You added money into
I'll
it. I
suck a
mean,
dick
just
for
for
$400.
pleasure.
So what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Who wouldn't?
He
I mean,
was
no, I
he was
won't.
gay and a whore for like 20 minutes.
It's nothing.
It's
For-
nothing.
listen,
Just think about,
not just gay. He
the
was
ocean.
The ocean.
the ocean.
I'm
That's
just
what
saying.
whores think about, probably.
Whores.
Horse.
Anyway,
I
talking
was-
about
The
whores.
horse.
So
No, you-
this whore comes to me
This
and she
whore.
goes, listen, I'm going to come to your house.
Oh my god.
I was on board. Are you really serious?
Yes.
This
I'm
is
going
it.
to come. We're 17 years old. It's like Israel. There's no phones and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm going to come to your house Wednesday. And we will see if you are a lesbian.
Stop
And
it.
she goes, I am not a lesbian either. I am on board with the same. I just don't know, just like you. I was
but
like,
she
"All
was
right."
how old?
My age.
Okay. Or at least
She's
it,
my
yeah,
age.
okay.
And I was like, all right, I guess, whatever. So she comes to my house.
Lesbian slut. She's a lesbian. She's a fucking lesbian
She can only tell like that buzz.
This is kind of turned me on. I'll be honest.
Couscous?
There's two couscous right here.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so what happened?
So she comes to my house on Wednesday.
Oh god.
And she goes, okay, let's start. It's not even. It's not, I was like, dude, it's not even you're being gay or
Let's
not.
start.
Your game is zero.
You don't even know what to do.
So,
like,
Let's start.
you don't say
Scissor.
let's start. You know what I mean?
It's
You
actually
have to,
very difficult. It's
She-
not a fun thing.
That
She
sounds
puts like this
very
R&B.
Get a
Yeah.
cramp. Sounds like a
Okay.
cramp.
R&B music. It
It
was
is a
like
cramp.
2000 R&B music.
Yeah, that's
like
my. I'm in.
some kind of he don't understand you like I do, so
Yep.
give it to me. You know that song?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not that
Show you
rendition.
back.
That's
but
not
yeah, I
the
know
version that I
Like a promise
love
and
and know.
Yeah, man, we know the song.
Some R. Kelly shit. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Which
You guys were his
Well,
age
you were
group.
underage.
You
Yeah.
were, you were his type.
Yep. Yep.
God damn.
Go ahead.
So we start, and she goes down on me, and I come. But
Okay.
when
well,
I come, I thought about
deal sealed.
bulbulin.
You thought about dick?
Yeah, that I need.
You know that some lesbians think about dick.
No, no, that's not true. If you think
It
about
is
dick,
true.
you need to get the dick.
No.
No, if you think about the dick, you
Summer,
need to get a
she's
dick.
about to play you right now.
Yeah,
You gotta play me right now.
That-
This
yeah.
17 years
No,
have
for
passed
sure.
from that scam.
Sorry. Sometimes lesbians like to watch gay porn and they like the like visualization of dick, but they don't want to actually have sex with a dick.
No, I like to have sex with a dick.
Can I wish that I could do that impression perfectly. I like
No,
to have
I
sex
like
with the
have
dick.
sex with the dick.
So she does her
Well,
thing.
you also like to have sex with a woman's mouth. It
Let me
sounds
tell you
like.
something. And then I went down on her
Oh,
because she was like, "Great, now you do me." And so I do her, but I'm trying to make her come because I've got a big ego.
yeah,
Because I'm like, I got this shit. I'm gonna do this shit. And I did make her come, and it was kind of hot. But then I couldn't see her for like a month. We couldn't see each other.
Why?
And then we're never with a woman ever since. I don't
You
know.
were
I
so
think
disturbed?
because we were so shocked about
Yeah.
what we did. It's like Israel. Like shit doesn't happen like that there. Like
That's wild.
I know.
That's fucking
Having
wild.
Underground pussy parties.
Hell yeah, you were. Damn, I don't have any stories like that.
Was
I'm
it in the
full
bomb
fledged
shelter?
dyke.
It wasn't in a bomb shelter. It
was
was
in a bomb shelter.
even most of my sexual
know.
experience started in the
In a
bomb
bomb
shelter.
shelter?
Yeah, we would go smoke the hookah and suck a dick.
And
Or
on
lick the
that-
couscous.
Listen, and on that note, ladies and gentlemen, this has been.
Wow.
Fuck that.
Oh no, my mic is off.
Mine is too.
Mine is too.
Hey, Brett,
Brett.
can you hear?
Okay, he can hear it.
Okay,
So we're gonna smoke a hookah and suck a dick.
I'm on
Always.
board as long as $400 is on the table.
Hey,
She needs 4,000, really.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Would it
Yeah.
take?
With a
Well,
side
how
of
much?
couscous.
Yeah, with a side of couscous.
Yeah, give me
Fourth-
some. I'll chase it with some couscous.
$4,000 and a side of couscous.
Yep.
Oh my god. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for being there.
coming.
Fuck
Where can
that.
people follow
I have
you?
to say
Where
that.
can people follow you?
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter.
Here,
at
look
Mav,
at that camera and say.
Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, all that shit at Mav Viola. MAVVIOLA.
Thank you.
At couscous.
And follow us on at Fuck That Podcast every Monday from the Comedy Store.
Live from the Comedy Store. Guys.
And we're gonna have on YouTube and on Instagram and all that shit.
on all the platforms.
And obviously, I'm not going to any bomb shelters anytime soon.
All right. Bye.
You guys are so cute.